Hello, this is Father Michael Nasser from St. Nicholas Orthodox Church here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, here for this week's Midweek Reflection. And no, there's nothing wrong with your screen. There's nothing wrong with my camera. It is dark. And I wanted it was outside, although it's really cold, so I'm going to make this quick. Well, you know me, how quick could it be? It's dark because we are going through what we call the Winter Solstice. This is the longest night of the year. This is the day in which the days have been getting longer and longer and longer. The nights have been getting longer and longer since last July or June. I think it's June. Anyway, it's been a long time, and the nights have been getting longer, and the days have been getting shorter. And last night was the longest night of the year, which means from now until the middle of this coming summer, the days are going to be getting longer. We were listening to a Christmas album, one of my favorites, James Taylor, and the bonus track is Here Comes the Sun. And one of my kids was like, why is that on a Christmas album? And I get it, it was not written as a Christmas song. And so I made up a reason. And my made up reason, which may be true, is that at the summer or the winter solstice, the sun really does come more and more and more. And the winter solstice is actually connected to the Feast of Christmas. Now, some people, some Protestants, wrongly assume that the early Christians tried to sort of, rob one of the pagan feasts and say, oh, this is really a Christian feast because it's not this Roman god, it's actually the coming of the Christ who is the light. Well, they didn't rob it. What they saw was a reality, and that is when Christ comes at his birth that we celebrate at Christmas, that this really is the coming of the Son, S-U-N, even though they didn't speak English, but it works for us really well in English. It was the coming of the light. We say at the hymn of the Feast of Christmas that he was the dawn of day from on high. So, what does this mean for us? It means that we who live in a world that we say so often is such a dark world, and you can look around, it's a pretty dark world this morning, physically speaking, that all changes when Christ comes. Christ is the light of the world. And when we sing, joy to the world, the Lord is come, even though it's not an Orthodox hymn, it's a very Orthodox theology. We should be filled with joy. Even though the world still is dark, there's still a pandemic, there's still hurt in the world, there's still all these difficult things. And yet joy to the world because the Lord has come. So on this longest night of the year, it's not even the darkest part. It's almost sunrise, but look how dark it is here. Let's think about the fact that, yes, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, S-U-N, and here comes the sun, S-O-N. And he is the light of the world, and he is the joy of the world, and he's coming to us. So as we celebrate Christmas this year, amidst all the tree and the trimmings and the lights and the gifts and the cooking and all that stuff, let's always hold on to, not just at Christmas, but every day, let's hold on to the reality that the Son is coming. The Son of God, who is the light of the world, he's coming, and he illuminates everyone that comes into the world. And so, no matter how dark the world gets, we can find the light of Christ. We don't have to go searching for it. We just stop, settle down, look and listen within. Because Christ is not going to be born in Bethlehem this year. That happened 2,000 years ago. This year, if we allow it, if we welcome him, if there's room in the inn, Christ will be born in us. And that's where the light's going to be found. The light that will overcome all darkness. So, a very blessed and Merry Christmas to you. If you found this helpful to you, please share it via social media. And God willing, we'll see you in next week's video.